The Osun Arts Foundation got its name from the Osun River in Nigeria, a river which is regarded as the epitome of vitality, endurance and hope. The Osun Arts Foundation was formed in 1992 with a mission to advance and celebrate the understanding by people in the UK of the richness of African arts, culture and anthropology. We aim to project a culture that is very much alive and developing, using African treasures that are usually locked away in the glass cabinets of museums. In line with official policies, we aim to help Britain to become a more multicultural society. With our participatory combined arts projects, we bring children and all other people in the community closer to African arts and culture, giving them the opportunity to use and interact with ceremonial art forms. Through this active participation, they can understand and appreciate the relevance and possibilities of African culture in present-day British life. Our projects are always tailored to the exact needs of the school through long discussion, and they always involve teaching a wide range of art and performance skills.
It's been a most tremendous opportunity for the children in the school and for the staff to work together and to experience African art, culture, storytelling, drama, music. Every aspect of African culture has been celebrated.
The project has been brilliant. We've had a fantastic week. The children have experienced so much of African culture.
Designs and patterns are created on fabrics with dyes, and as the name implies, you just fold, tie and dye the work to get a colorful result. This is a simple and effective introduction to our visual arts that provides colorful fabric that children can treasure.
Your work, if you can hold it and
the Africans always like to invoke the spirit.
The African oral tradition is one of narration, poetry, proverbs, jokes and riddles, and this is central to our method of working. Literature from the ancient Yoruba kingdoms, the Benin Empire, the Ashanti, the Hausa, the Fulani, the Shona, the Ndebele, the Zulu, and Igbo Uku cultures are presented to the children. Encouraging them to tell these stories to each other is a useful prelude to their dramatization of one of these stories.
Now you know my name, my friends. Olushiji, God has given me shelter. My parents went to church and they said to Christian God, please, God, give us money to build our own house. And the Christian God said, well, you want to build your house? Here, take money, go and build your house. And they went to church again, and they prayed to God to give them a son. So God said, yes, you want a son? Here, go and have a son. 9 months after that, they finished building their own house, and guess what? They also have a beautiful son. So they put all their blessings together. They said that God has given me shelter. That's my name. That is the meaning of my name, and that is the story behind my name.
I'm a boy, and I was born on Thursday. When was I born? Thursday. So that's why I'm called Echo.
Toya, can we all say that?
Toya.
Say that? If you call me Toyota, I'm going to fight you. It simply means the serious one. Do I look serious to you today?
Now, my name and O with a dot underneath is pronounced as OR. So he's going to have a go. He's going to try to read my name out. Okay, go on. That's it. Clap for him, please.
I want to see everyone smiling. We are actually making fun. This is not serious business. Take your time, okay? Ready? Go. Ashiye tatale, ashiye tatale, ashiye tatale, ashiye.
Mask making and bronze sculpture are probably what Africa is most famous for in the West. We introduce children to representations of African masks and sculpture and help them to make their own masks using paper mache, clay, or plaster of Paris. These are then painted for exhibition at the end of the project alongside all their other work.
I don't want it to break. Or do you want it to break?
I think the benefits to the school are great in that it introduces the children to other cultures, people from other cultures, and it also makes them think about their own culture.
Don't put it like that. Just take it off. And scrape it out and then take it off at the end.
You can tell me what this one look like? Yeah, the thing on top of the head.
One of the things that stands out for me is the way they encourage the children. They praise them at every little step that they do, so their self-esteem has really risen, and the children have really risen to the occasion.
Crown, that's it. You're right. It's the crown. Because we said it's the head of Oduduwa.
The forms of drama used in Africa are different from the forms used in the West. In Africa, drama is usually inclusive of music and dance. Classes first listen to the stories and consider the personalities involved. They later dramatize a selected story with supportive song, music, and dance.
What's the I give you water? Because no one can defeat water.
People! Now I shall create people. Mold, 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 and blow breath. Not too bad. Mold, 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 and blow breath. Fantastic!
I think the kids got loads of experience and gain more on the communication skills, and hopefully planted that seed that we're all the same and we can all go forward together.
I think it was definitely needed in this area. We don't see enough cultural things except inside school, which is great, but we need to take it outside as well. And the only way to do that is the kids going outside and the parents seeing it.
Thank you, my people.
Using representations of African motifs and images, the children, who are fully supervised, first draw out designs in waterworks on fabric. These fabrics are dyed and then ironed to remove the wax.
We've done batik and tie-dyes, we've made masks, we've done dancing, drumming, we've had a brilliant week. Absolutely fabulous.
Once again, the children have striking and vividly colored pictures that they can display. Music and dance forms are at the center of African arts and culture. Teaching children a selection of songs in the original languages and dances is the most effective and exciting part of the project. Here, the participatory nature of our work is stressed. Pupils learn to play a range of musical instruments from the famous talking drums to the African xylophone. Dance steps and songs are then taught to go with the strong rhythms of this music, with the drummers and dancers communicating between each other through the drumming and dancing steps.
But the project was fantastic. I really didn't know what to expect. I knew that they would be doing artwork with them and movement work and a story, but I never realised just how brilliant it would be. And colourful, isn't it colourful?
A performance accompanied by a display of the children's artworks is the culmination of the project. Before an audience of their friends and family, the children show and celebrate all that has been learned throughout the project. Fully dressed in African costume and accompanied by African drumming, they perform two stories drawn from the African tradition.
In an area like this, you couldn't really say it was multicultural. So they've learned about another culture, different ways of life. And me as a black person, I feel like I've got loads of little friends now in this area, which I very rarely visit.
Is this true or do you laugh? Yes, Father. Why? Because my brother here was enjoying himself with the lesser gods. And I thought you would be proud of me.
I think it's a tremendously important project to have celebrated in a school where we have probably about 90% of white children, because what we've actually enabled the children to do is to look at to celebrate all the best things that we can find about African history and culture.
This vibrant mixture of music, dance and song provides a unique and memorable event that the whole community can experience, enjoy and talk about for a long time. So, why not invite Osun Arts along and find out how we can bring communities together?